Hello everyone, my name is Kevin and this is my corner. And today I'm bringing you another Transformer review from the Powers of the Primes line. This time I am reviewing Power of the Primes, Dreadwind. But first, let's dive into this character and see what we can dig up. Dreadwind is a Decepticon who also goes by another alias known as Dreadwing. In the show, he is an F-16 fighter jet. He first appears in the original Transformers G1 continuity when he attacks Optimus Prime with his BFF, Darkwing. He never makes an official appearance in the show, but he does show up as a Power Master for a commercial of the toys. And no, his comrade in arms isn't Darkwing Duck or Darkwing from Kamen Rider. Darkwing is just another Decepticon seeker who happens to share that name. Because of trademarking issues, Darkwing toys are renamed Darkwind instead. There can only be one Darkwing. Dreadwind doesn't have a ton of backstory when it comes to the cartoon shows or movies, but again, he does go by the name Dreadwing, who is a villain in Transformers Prime. Dreadwing in Transformers Prime is a split spark twin, with his brother being Skyquake. Skyquake. In the show, he displays intense loyalty to Lord Megatron and fights with a sense of purpose and honor. Dreadwind doesn't appear much in television, but his character is used in several comics and graphic novels. He makes an appearance in IDW's movie comic book line. These comics are based on Michael Bay's Transformers universe. Wait, hold on. I just wanted to make sure I added an explosion whenever I mentioned that director's name. Movie Dreadwind is a Class Alpha drone that somehow gained sentient intelligence. Class Alpha drones in the movie universe used to be manual labor bots that were later fitted with upgrades and weapons via Megatron's request. Dreadwind in this adaptation can control and beckon a swarm of Alpha drones to attack. Dreadwind also makes another appearance in IDW's Generation 1 comic book line, which is based on the original cartoons universe. Okay, here are some fun facts. Dreadwing and Skyquake both show up in the 6th episode of their respective seasons. Dreadwing's voice actor is Tony Todd, who is famous for his portrayal as the Candyman. He is also the voice of the Fallen in 2009's Transformers film Revenge of the Fallen, and has made several guest appearances in shows like Star Trek The Next Generation, Stargate SG-1, Smallville, and the OG 21 Jump Street. Reportedly, Tony Todd spoiled the death of Dreadwing at a convention in 2012. Luckily that his character's death didn't get spoiled online, but those poor fans in the audience were ruined forever. Those were the fun facts that I could find. If there's anything I missed, just send me a DM on Twitter at Superior2099. Now, let's get to the review. Dreadwind is another solid entry in my opinion. I love the colors of this Decepticon. You have an awesome purple on both his legs and his head sculpt. I love the choice of teal used to highlight his weapon and shoulders. The Decepticon logo is right in the middle of his chest with a nice silver triangle. While I do love the colors of his robot mode, I think the teal works better in his alt mode, but the purple is definitely the star in his bot mode. This mold is based on Combiner Wars Skydive, so I can see why the transformation feels familiar. The transformation is pretty simple, but I still like it. Now let's talk about the Prime Armor, aka hands and feet. For those of you who don't know, a Prime Armor is a piece that is included with every deluxe figure. All Voyager-sized Transformers make up the torso, while the deluxe figures like Dreadwind make up the limbs for the Combiner. Each deluxe is engineered to become either a leg or an arm, thus the Prime Armor is an attachment that can be either a hand or foot. While I think that the Prime Armors are better hands and feet than the ones used in Combiner Wars, I think it kinda sucks as a gimmick for the deluxes, to be honest. Each Prime Armor can hold a Prime Power, but that's essentially all there is to it. It is mostly for looks, but I think it works well enough. It just makes the figure look unnecessarily bulky. Now, Dreadwind's a bit different in the fact that his Prime Armor carries the same color scheme as he does. I personally love that, unlike Jazz, Dreadwind's Prime Armor matches at least color-wise, but part of me finds it puzzling why they made that decision, because that would mean when Dreadwind becomes a limb for the Combiner, his hand/foot will match with the rest of the Combiner set. Again, I love this decision for his robot/alt mode, but I have concerns that it won't hold up well when he is combined with other Transformers. Okay, let's move on to the alt mode. As you can see, his alt mode is mostly gray and teal, which still looks great, and I love that they decided to paint the wings teal with silver streaks and great looking Decepticon symbols on both sides. I love the synergy between his alt mode's wings and his robot mode having that small Decepticon emblem within the silver triangle. Now, the alt mode's rudders, the two back wings that are black, are in fact made of a soft plastic, just like the frontal cone of the jet. My Dreadwind's back rudders are starting to warp a bit, so be careful with that. So there you have it, folks. I think Power of the Prime's Dreadwind is a great looking figure with some nice added details here and there. What do you think of this figure? Will you pick up Dreadwind for your collection? Let me know in the comments below. Please give a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you enjoy this style of content. Thanks for everything, and this has been Kevin's Corner.